So let's take a look at a couple more nodes we can use just to break this up a little bit more and add a bit more detail before we erode it. So the node we'll look at is the height field terrace node. Let's throw one down, pipe it in, see what it does. So you see we get this initial terrace going on, but we don't get it across the height field. That's because we need to compute the range. Let's go ahead and compute the range. So we'll get it all over the height field now. And right now the scale doesn't feel right. I think they should be quite a bit smaller. So let's look at the step size and reduce it. So we get a lot more of this terrace detail. That looks about right. And then we don't necessarily want them in the higher kind of peaks of our mountainous regions. So let's just reduce the max height a little bit more. So something like that. And perhaps maybe not so much in the lower regions as well. So perhaps we just drop this to -70. So we get a nice kind of range of where it is. And then perhaps we can soften it off using the smooth edges like that. The erode node will soften this quite a bit as well, so we don't want to go too far with that. And once again, we want to perhaps throw another height field noise on top of that, because if we throw one down, we can use the masking from that node to affect this area only, so we can just break that up a bit more as well. Maybe drop the element size a little bit and then just play with the amplitude, just so these, because you get quite a lot of straight lines and things like that, we don't necessarily want a lot of these. We want to break them up a little bit. So we have now a bit more layered detail, so perhaps we can now start eroding our geometry and see what that can do.